I'm Chris McDougall. I wrote a piece for the New York Times Magazine about a lost secret of perfect running. I'm the guy in the funky do-rag and the gladiator sandals. I'm with Peter Sarsgaard, actor, director, and super fast trail runner. We're here at the New York Times to demonstrate this lost technique from the 1800s, which teaches foolproof, perfect running. It's called the 100 up. See you again, Christine. Thank you. Guys, thanks a lot for coming out. You know, when you watch the New York City Marathon this weekend, as you know, there's going to be a small group of elites doing everything right and then 45,000 varieties of wrong. These guys aren't just faster than us, they're lighter, they're smoother, they're gentler. So the question is, how is it those of us in the back of the pack can learn how to run like those guys in the front of the pack? Well, back in 1874, this genius named Walter George developed this foolproof technique to learn the one best way to run perfectly. He was a chemist's apprentice. He had to work inside 14 hours a day, so he couldn't run as much as other people, so he learned how to run better. And what he learned to do is a thing called the 100 up. It's foolproof, it's easy, you learn it, and you will never run wrong again. So step one, though, is get rid of these things on your feet. Shoes off, gotta be barefoot. It doesn't matter how big the engine is if the train won't stay on the tracks. If you have a big engine, the train's rattling around, you're gonna be inefficient and you're not gonna be smooth. So what he wanted to figure out is, what is the lesson of smoothness? So the first thing he did was what he called the minor exercise. 2 spots on the ground, you stand straight with shoulders over hips, over ankles, and then you just drive your knee forward and your elbow back. Boom, like that. That's all there is to it. At first, the first 25, 30 are easy, but as you get to 75, 80, you may find your posture starting to go. Walter George had one rule, which is do it right. As soon as you do it wrong, stop, call it a day. Once you've mastered the minor, then you move on to the major. The major is the minor with gravity added. And then all you do now is drop the foot, and run in place. So I'll see you guys do it. Knee up, elbow back. Knee up, elbow back, good. So when you see like 85% of all runners out there are doing several things that you guys are not doing. They're landing on their heel, they're locking out every single one of their joints, and they are hunching forward like this. So what you're seeing, instead of this light, easy posture, you're seeing this, bam, 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 bam. And you wonder why people have what? Arch problems, heel problems, hamstring problems, back problems. That's it. That's all there is to the 100 up. You take that out in the street and it's impossible to run wrong.